So what I'm holding in my hand right now is a handmade bell metal bronze singing bowl that is made for the Ohm Store by our longtime partners in Kathmandu, Nepal. Now, this bowl is roughly 12 inches in diameter, and it takes a team of 4 skilled craftsmen about 6 hours to create. We smelt our own metal, which is about 70% copper and 30% tin, and it comes in like a hubcap-sized disc of bronze that is held over an open forge and then taken out and hammered, and that process is repeated until we have something like this. The neat thing about these singing bowls is that this isn't a process of intentionally crafting something with a specific note in mind. The making of a handmade Tibetan singing bowl is a process of creation. So what we actually do is we will make like 30 of these, like this one, over the course of a month. And then what our job is here at the Ohm Store in the United States side of things is we curate these. So we're only selecting typically the top 1% of singing bowls that are made by our skilled craftsmen. And the way that we select for these bowls is based on a few factors. So the first way we select for these bowls is simply ease of play, meaning we want the fundamental notes to sound deep and resonant, in this particular case like this. And then what we also want is for the bowls to play beautifully around the rim, like this. So we select for, first off, the best playing singing bowls in the world, and we define that as having deep, wonderful, long resonance and sustain when we strike it on its side. And then we select out for bowls that jump up a couple octaves around the rim in this particular one. So that's the first thing we do. The second thing that we do is we look for bowls that are relatively clean aesthetically. Now, you can't have a perfect handmade singing bowl because it's literally going through fire, it's being struck with a hammer, and that process is done on repeat. So we're not making perfectly symmetrical items here. What we are doing is selecting out, again, the top 1% of singing bowls that not only play the best, but look the best and are physically beautiful. So that's what we're doing here at the Ohm Store, is we are making these singing bowls, and then we are curating these singing bowls to be only roughly the top 1% of singing bowls that are made. Those are the only ones that ever go for sale through our website. And then the last thing that I want to mention here that I think is crucially important when buying a singing bowl on the internet is that the Ohm Store has a lifetime guarantee. And the way that we put that really simply, because we're not trying to like cover our butts here legally, if we don't deliver you something that you absolutely love, then we don't deserve your money. It's called our lifetime love it promise. So what that literally means is that there's no 7-day or 30-day and then all sales are final sort of a ridiculous deal. We aren't interested in that. What we're interested in doing is matchmaking you with a singing bowl that will last for the rest of your life and beyond, and could become a family heirloom. So that's what we're working towards. So there is no, try it for a week, and then if you don't return it by then, you're stuck with it. Our policy is one where you have to get to know your bowl. You have to use your bowl, and you have to grow to love your bowl. And if you don't, at any time, we will accept a return or an exchange for something that better suits you. So that was just a little bit about singing bowls from the Ohm Store, and the bowl that I was sharing here we call our Jupiter bowl, which is a 12-inch bell metal bronze singing bowl.